Good afternoon. I'm saying hello now. I'm waiting for anybody that might be interested to come in. I am feeling great today. Looking forward to things. And thought we'd have a little fun. There's Adam. Hi, Adam. Hopefully we'll get a few more takers if we haven't burned them out on lives already today. Oh, you're welcome, Adam. I enjoyed it. I always feel like I'm in a learning posture. I'm constantly learning new things, and I love that. I really do. I guess the light's pretty good in here. Hey, Babsy. I know it's been forever since I've seen you. I want to wait for a couple of people. I ordered a keychain from Bambi, and I got it yesterday, and I'm just so excited. I just love it, and I wanted to share with everybody in case maybe they wanted to get an order in. She does beautiful work. I think this camera's working pretty good. I'm really happy with it. Everything looked clear. Hey, Patty Feb, how you doing? Glad you could join me. Just kind of decided to come on spare of the moment. Yeah, Adam's hit the big time. He had 3 trolls today in his show. So how about that? I'll let you all chat. I'm just kind of watching the chat here, and oh, I got 1 thumbs up already. Woohoo! No, Adam, Treasure Hustler got all 3 of them. He was quick. I mean, just boom, boom, boom. Before I could even get on him, he had them gone. So I didn't get to whack a troll. Yes, Francis, how you doing? It's been a long time. Glad to see you. It must have been months since I've seen you. All right, well, I'll get started. Looks like we got about 4 or 5 people here, so I think I'm just so excited to show you what I got from Bambi. I got it yesterday in the mail and opened it already. And I don't know if anybody knows, but Bambi Forslund makes these gorgeous keychains or purse chain, purse fob. I don't know, what you'd call them, but they're beautiful. And I ordered a pink one, and I got mine yesterday, and I just love it. Isn't that gorgeous? Just look at that. And then she put this beautiful pendant at the very bottom, and it can be a brooch, or if I pick up some of the beads, you maybe can see where it can also be a pendant. She's got the jump ring hooked on the pendant part, and it's just a beautiful, gorgeous brooch. And then up at the top, she's got a little leather tassel here, which is just too cute. And sparklies. I love the bling. And a little heart. Little blingy, kind of a pave-like looking heart. And then all of these gorgeous beads. I mean, they're just beautiful. And she makes them in every color you can think of. She's got black and white. I've seen yellow, orange. So if anybody's interested, this would make a wonderful, wonderful gift for Christmas for somebody. Now, I'm going to take mine and I'm going to put it in my car. Mine's going to be hanging in my car. I have a white car with a black interior. And I painted my license plate frame pink and blinged it out. So this will match my license plate. So I'm real excited about that. So if anybody's interested, I don't feel comfortable giving her email. I haven't asked her. But if you go to her YouTube page, Bambi, it's Forslund, and put a comment on one of her videos and she'll get back to you. That's what I did. So, but I just love stuff like this. So I'm really, really happy. And this one ran me, I believe this one was $12 plus the shipping. So it was well worth it. A lot of time went into this. And along with it, now I don't know if she made this or not. Hi, Angie. I just saw you come in. Hello. Hey, Barb. I saw Barb just come in. Hey, Barb. And she sent this too. It's got this really pretty green stone on it on the front, and it's beaded. And I'm thinking that maybe she made this too. I'm not positive. I will have to ask her, but it's really pretty. And she included that for free with my order. So I'm really, really happy with it. And I felt the need to come on and share my excitement and my happiness at my purchase. Let me see here. Let me catch up with the chat so I don't miss anybody. Oh, yeah. Frances says she thinks Carol said that they're so pretty. You can put them on a Christmas tree. That's a good idea, too. I think they're just gorgeous. I love that bling, and I like the way they sound when they kind of clink together. So, well, I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm just in the greatest mood today. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving tomorrow. My youngest daughter is going to be doing all the cooking, so that's wonderful in my book. I've had enough years of doing cooking, so I'm looking forward to my daughter being the one to do the cooking. And I wanted to share, now I'm going to give you all a choice. I wanted to share some of my jewelry with you. Some of it's my personal, some of it's stuff I've collected. I have some, what do you call them? Enamel, 60s, flowers, brooches. Would you rather see some of those? Or I have my private stash of Christmas pins sitting here. So, oh, thank you, Angie. You're so sweet. You make me feel good. So which would you rather see? Would you rather see the enamel flowers from the 60s or the Christmas pins? Just type in the chat and we'll see which one wins. Okay, we got Christmas pins, flowers, 1-1. Got to have some more voters here. Somebody's got to break the tie. Both. Angie says both. Hi, Misha. So glad to see you. Thank you for joining me. Happy day before Thanksgiving. Frances says both. Oh, well, okay. You want to see both? I mean, if you want to see both, then I can do that too. One flower, one. Okay. All right. All right. Well, y'all win then. Angie leads the pack, so we'll do that then. Okay. I'm going to get my case over here. And I'm going to show you. Now, I don't know if I can get this picked up, but I'm going to try and show you what I store some of my stuff in. This I bought at a yard sale last summer. Now, isn't that cool? And actually, it's supposed to be a tool chest, but it works perfect for putting jewelry in. And I got a real steal on it. And that's where I store a lot of things that are really special to me. So I can't quite get it. Maybe I can step back. There we go. You can see it. And it's all solid wood. And man, did I get a good buy. I got this for $45 at the yard sale, and he was wanting about $80 for it, but he came down for me. So we're going to move. Whew. Okay, I've worked out for today. We'll move that over here, and we'll start pulling some of these out. These are my favorites. And you'll see where there's still a little tag on them where somebody was trying to sell them in their booth. But there's one. I just love that bright yellow. And then there's the back of it. And you can see, I'm pretty sure, you know, it's vintage with the little riveted back there, you can see. So I think that one's real pretty. I love yellow. I can't wear yellow because it looks weird on me, but I love to get yellow things. Let me keep up with the chat here. Hey, Dawn. Oh, and there's Roland. Hey, Roland. And hello, Dawn. Yes, Mike. I thought it was. And the guy, I think he felt sorry for me and said he'd give me a deal. So I was real happy with it. So Angie said, now we do a Christmas. This is my Christmas box. Now, I don't know if anybody's familiar. I don't believe they make it anymore because I haven't found it. But there used to be a cologne called Truly Lace. And they had the most beautiful packaging. Beautiful they're cardboard boxes, but they're beautiful. And every year, my husband would get me one of these boxes with the cologne and the lotion in it. So I have saved these. Oh my, I've had these. He gave me these before, some of them before we even got married. So I think this one I probably had almost 35 years. And I keep my Christmas pins in it. Okay. Oh, we got so many here. Where do I start? All right. This one I've had for a long time. This is a little clay Santa Claus, and I wear it all the time. And that's what the back looks like. And I think this one says made in China. Yep, but I've had it. This one I probably had about 20 years maybe. And I have a little snowman that's made the same way out of the clay. And I've had him the same amount of time too. It says made in China there on the back too. So, but these are a couple of my favorites. I love it. Now, when I lived up north, I would wear these on my, you know, heavy winter coats all the time. But then when I came down here, I'd have to just wear them on my suit jackets. So I get a lot of wear out of them. And now we got to go to a flower, right? And hi, Jill. Happy Thanksgiving. Trying to keep up with the chat. I'm feeling like, woohoo. I got Angie, Mike, Dawn, Patty, Babsy, Jill, Misha. Okay, make sure I get everybody. Yeah, I love the clay brooches too, Misha. I think they're really cool looking. I just used to wear them all the time. They just have that different look to them. Okay, we've got another flower coming. And this one here is really vintage. And you'll see by the back there, I'm If I can get it to fasten here. Yeah, there we go. This is another one here. And that's the back. You can see the vintage. I'm thinking about 1960. Angie, what do you think? I always kind of defer to Angie because she's really the vintage scholar here. She knows so much about vintage jewelry. But I would say 1960s is what I'm guessing. And these are just so cool. Because I guess that's because when I grew up. And I'll show you one more. I know I'm supposed to go Christmas next, but this one is cute too. The bright pink with the big yellow stamen in the middle. Well, that's not a stamen. What do you call the yellow stuff? The stamen's the things that stick out, but Angie says 60s for sure. And you can see the vintage clasp on that one too. There. So, and these are ones I'm having a problem with because I did buy them to sell, but I love them so much now, I can't bring myself to sell them. So they may stay with me for a while. Okay, back to Christmas. Now, these two you're going to laugh at because my family knows me. When the kids were younger, when the girls were younger, we always had craft time at Christmas. We always made handmade Christmas items of some kind. We all knew it was going to be time to gather around the table. Mom's doing crafts tonight. So it wasn't really up for discussion. It was just a given we were going to have crafts. And we cut pictures out of magazines and made pins out of them and put Mod Podge on them and then put the felt on the back and tape the little pin on. And this one was one that one of my daughters made when they were younger and had the little pin on the back. So these are very sentimental to me. You know, isn't it so funny how these little kind of just junky little handmade things are the things that can mean so much to you. And it just brings back such wonderful memories for me. So that's 2 homemade Christmas pins. And pistol chill, the round, oh, pistols, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Thanks, Angie. Angie just says center, the yellow center. That sounds better. Oh, do on the, Misha, on the pins we made. Oh my, we made those. Whew, the girls were so little. I probably made those. We made them about probably 25 years ago. My oldest is 33 and my youngest is 29. So, okay, back to the flower then. Now, this one is very cool. A friend gave me this one. I got a donation from a friend whose mother had passed away and quite a while back, but she had held on to all these different pieces of jewelry, and she brought them in and said, would you look through it and take whatever you want? So I politely did. And this was one of them. And you can see the vintage clasp on it on the back too, with the riveted spot and the V. Yeah, so it's pretty cool too. I like that. I love the bright colors on that. I think it's really neat. Dawn says, if you saw the crafts I did as a kid, you would not be sentimental about it. Oh, Dawn, you're too funny. Okay, let's see here. Let's get some old ones. Oh, here's a nice old one. This one's really pretty. This is gold tone, and I've had, now my mom gave me this. Oh my goodness. I was probably in my early 20s when she gave me this, and it's not marked, but it's very, very, very nice quality. It looks like, you know, it's vintage, but it's got the rollover clasp, but it's got the little red enamel berries on it. And I used to wear this one all the time. This one, it's just really kind of a classy little wreath. And especially when I went to court, I would wear these types of pins on my suit just to be able to have, you know, the Christmas spirit, but still be a little conservative like they want you to be. So I really like that. That one I've had. This is almost all of these I've had for a long, long time. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one's pretty. I've had this a long time too, and it's very, very cool. A little, let's see if it'll focus on that. It's a little sleigh with 2 people. I think it's got 2 people. Yeah, there's 2 people in there. The red hat's the woman, and the black hat's the man. And the sleigh is kind of a textured type gold to it. And I've had this one a long time too. Wreath. And she said a wreath at court means business. Yes, just being in court, period, means business. I used to be a probation liaison in court, and I'm telling you, it's a trip. But thank God I'm retired. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, I've just got so many. This one too is pretty. This is another one my mom gave me. See if I can get it to show a little better. There we go. And it's got the little ornaments on it. They're different colors. They're red and green, but I don't think the green's coming up too good. I don't know if let me see if changing the light helps any at all. Oh, I think that helps a little bit, doesn't it? I can tell you stories. Oh, Angie, you just don't know. I'll tell you. The things this old lady's seen in her life, yeah, I could tell you a few stories, and we'd probably have to make the whole video R-rated. It would not be for children content, that's for sure. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, I'm losing track. We're back to flowers. Okay. And here's the next flower. If I can get it to fasten so I don't poke myself to pieces. And then there's this one. Isn't that pretty? This white with the silver. I just love it. I just think it's so classy looking. And very wintry. I think this would be even pretty for, you know, a winter pin to wear around the holidays and Christmas. And then there's the back of it. And it looks like vintage to me, too. It's very, very well made. But I really like this one. I think it's just real pretty. Oh, this one I think has a mark on it. Let me see here. I forget. I haven't had these out in a while. Oh, let's see what's on. Oh, is that Sarah? It's Sarah Coventry. I'm pretty sure. My eyes get a little blurry, but yeah, it sure looks like it. I think that's Sarah Coventry. Does that sound right to people in the know? Dawn, you do have one like that? Oh, okay. Well, you know, I guess I didn't realize Sarah Coventry made enamel flowers like this. So, but I really like that there. I think that's pretty. Okay, back to Christmas. And this one, this one I've got to fix. It breaks my heart. I've had this one for a long time too. And it's really pretty blue, aqua blue color. And I love jewelry that's different from the normal green and red colors. And this one I wore for a long time, and the little clasp finally fell off. So I need to repair it. I've just been lazy. It's so pretty to look at, and maybe y'all will motivate me to go ahead and fix it since I'm getting it back out again. But I just think it's just different. I love that color. Really pretty, blingy. And I like the packages. I love picking up stuff that's a package. And this one is like a white enamel with red and green enamel on it. And it's a package. Isn't that cool? It's just so pretty. And you can see there's the back of it. And I've had this one for a while too. If they're fairly new, I'll tell you, but most everything you're looking at, oh, I would guess to say is probably at least 20 years older, if not more. So I've had a jewelry. I have had a jewelry obsession since I was probably about 9 years old. And my mom, I got to give her credit. She turned me on to it. She started giving me jewelry, and it stuck. And I've got every single piece of jewelry she ever gave me. So that's why I was so thrilled to find this community. I thought, well, other people like jewelry too. And this one is a vintage too. It's a little, isn't he cute? It's a little acrylic, maybe celluloid. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's like a little plastic, you know. But I have had this forever too, over 20 years. And it's just got the little C clasp on it, which lets you know it is pretty good age. And I wore it all the time too. I wear Christmas pins every Christmas. I probably should have one on today, but I always like to get through Thanksgiving before I start wearing my Christmas pins. And back to flowers. Let me get it pinned here so I don't poke myself. All right, there we go. Isn't that cool? Kind of a two-tone green with the blue in the middle. Hey, Sally. Hi, Sally. Just saw you come in. So glad you're here. Thanks for coming. Friday, then. Angie says Friday, then I can wear them. That's right. And this one is vintage too, of course. There's and you can see the tag. Now, I didn't buy it for the price on the tag, but I had gotten it at a yard sale. I got some of these at the same yard sale where I got the big wooden jewelry box. And she was trying to, I think I paid maybe $5 for this one because she was trying to destash some of her stuff, and she had a bunch of vintage type jewelry. And that one I think is really cool with the two-tone. Oh, and I love this one. This one is really different. It's like got metal. It's this yellow part is metal, painted, enamel painted, and then the green is a metal too, a lighter metal, and then it's got green rhinestones in the middle of it. I just thought that one was real unusual. And there's the back of it. You can see the riveted part of it, which lets me know it's a little older too. But Isn't that pretty? I love that. Yeah, I'm wondering, I see some comments about Sally. I hope you're feeling better, Sally. I know you've been under the weather, and I feel for you. I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. Well, we are getting our Thanksgiving dinner from Publix. I'm not much of a cook. I know how to cook. I just don't like to cook. And my idea of cooking is going by Publix and picking something up. So, oh, good, Sally. I'm glad to hear that. I've been sick at holiday time too. And that really, dare I say it, sucks. A big one. So, sending out thoughts and love and hugs to you, Sally. Okay, back to a Christmas pin. This one, this is new. This one I got, I think just recently, but I think it's really cute. I did. It just struck me with the silver and the gold and the kind of ivory enamel, and then the little heart dangling and the little star dangling there. And it's fairly new. You can see the back of it and see it's fairly new. But I'll be wearing that this year. It's just real pretty. Let's see there. There we go. Are y'all hearing my music? I never even thought. I've got music playing, and I hope it's not disturbing the video. Yes, you hear it, Sally? Okay, let me turn it off here. Alexa, stop. Okay, sorry about that. I've been listening to music all day, and I forgot all about it when I went live. And this one is very cute. This is an older one too. Oh my, I've had this one since maybe I was about 10 years old. The little reindeer jumping over the bush. It's just really, really pretty. There, you kind of see the little berries there, and then you can see the vintage clasp on that there. But I like it too. It's one I've worn many times. Oh, and this one is old too. I've had this one. I mean, all of them, I guess, are pretty much old. I have a few newer ones, but this is a little enamel candle. But I just think that one's really unique with the little holly draped around the candle. And that's the back of the pin there. Really unusual. Love rant. Yes, I do too, Angie. I just love. I have a Rudolph here somewhere. I'm going to have to dig to get to it. I have a Rudolph that I've had for years. And I think I have one more pin left. One more flower pin, I think. Yeah. Look through my. This is the last flower pin I have to show you, the little daisy. Isn't that sweet? I love daisies. Daisies are such a cheerful flower. I know I sound like You've Got Mail. I don't know if anybody loves that movie like I do, but You've Got Mail is one of my all-time favorite movies. And that's what Tom Hanks gave Meg Ryan. He gave her a bouquet of daisies. And I just think they're so pretty. But this one's a nice one too. And there's the pin on the back of it. Yeah, you do too, Francis. Oh, I hate to admit, I've probably seen that movie at least 20 times, if not more. And it doesn't matter what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. If I channel click and that movie's on, I stop. And I'll watch it from wherever it is to the end. And I cry every time. I know they're going to get together, but as soon as Brinkley comes over that hill, the waterworks start. And I just can't, I can't stop crying. So what does that say? What that says is I'm a big sap is what that says. But I'm trying to read some of the chat here so I can. Oh, hi, Sandra Aguirre. So glad to see you. And Sally says, I just sold a cute reindeer. I was sad to see it go, all rhinestones. Oh, wow. I bet that was gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, I think that would be hard. I haven't put hardly any Christmas stuff up this year, and I think that's part of the problem because I just tend to hoard it. So, yeah, Dawn, I love Pulp Fiction. I love it. I mean, I'm very diverse, obviously. I love Pulp Fiction. Dawn, Pulp Fiction's probably been in that about 20 time range for me too. And Pulp Fiction was filmed here in this area. In fact, there's a restaurant that I go to quite a bit. And the very first time I went in that restaurant, I recognized it immediately. And I told my friend, I said, oh my God, this is where they filmed Pulp Fiction. And they've got pictures up all over the restaurant of Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta. And for anybody that's seen it, it's great because that's that last restaurant scene that was so epic. So yeah, John Travolta is a Scientologist. And of course, if you don't all know, Clearwater is a little north of me and it is all Scientology. So John Travolta does a lot of stuff here in Florida. There was another movie he made called The Punisher, and it was filmed over in Tampa. So he does a lot, and so does the other one, Tom Cruise. You will see Tom Cruise and John Travolta downtown in Clearwater quite often because they are here a lot. And I want to say, I'm thinking Travolta has a home in Jupiter, Florida, but I'm not positive. But you do see them once in a while, and they do spend an awful lot of money here in Florida making movies. And also there was a scene where when they were dancing, Dawn, when they were dancing, that was filmed at a nightclub here in St. Pete. It's no longer that type of a club. It used to be a 50s club. And my husband and I had been there a few times, and that was where they filmed that dance scene when him and I can't think of the woman's name that plays the part, but when him and her were in the dance contest. So anyways, just a little trivia to throw out there. When you said Pulp Fiction, that got me going too, because I love that movie too. I'm a little bit of a jack of Uma Thurman. That's it, Babsy. You got it. Thank you. Yeah, that was. So there's a little trivia for you. Okay, what else have we got here? And this I bought. This came in a lot from Cindy Loves Jewelry, and I just think it's adorable. It's a little pecan that's painted. That's painted to look like Santa. And it's just cute. The little pecan kind of needs some gluing there where it's kind of coming apart, but that's just an easy fix. But, somebody took some time to do that. And I love homemade crafty things like that. I just appreciate people's time. Time is more valuable than money in so many ways. And I have two. I love this one. I've had forever too, and I like to wear it because it jingles. So when I walk through, the little jingle bells jingle. And I have two of these. And I'm not really, I've had them forever. Not sure where I picked these up, but that's the back of the pin there. They're older pins too. But I love that little jingle, jingle. Just jingle bells. And this one, this got the little handle on it broke, but this is huge. One year, the boss of the office, the boss of the probation office, got every woman in the office a pin for Christmas. And this was the one that I got. And I've had this, I guess I was about 35 when I got this. So, you know, I'm 62, so do the math. I've had this a long time too, but unfortunately, the little rollover on it has come off. It's hard to see, but it just sticks into the little clasp. So I don't wear it anymore since that. I don't know quite how I would fix that, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I just think it's gorgeous. And you can see it's about the size of my hand. It's a really big pin with the red and green enamel on it. Let's see. I'm looking to see if oh my goodness, this one here. Sally says, when I'm in a crafty mood, watch out. I agree, Sally. When you get that hankering, boy, you are like, you know, on a roll. I know exactly what you're saying. This one here, I just found recently in a bag. And this one, I believe, came from the hospice. They put these bags out that say mishmash on them. And they think they're craft bags, but I usually pick them up because they're only about $5 or $6. And I will always find wearable jewelry. And in fact, I found gold and I found silver. So for a craft bag, I think I do pretty good. But this one here is really old. I cleaned it up. It was really, really bad, really tarnished and almost thick with tarnish. And I know Anita's got family commitments today, but it made me think of Anita because I stuck it down in ketchup, like Anita's always said, and left it there for a little bit and then went back and cleaned it up. And it's still pretty tarnished. I mean, I think you can see the back. And it's not marked or anything, but you can definitely see it's very old and it's all enamel. Just gorgeous. I mean, you can tell by looking at these things because they just don't make stuff like that nowadays. I mean, I think everybody can agree with me that you just get an eye for it and you know by looking at it the care that went into making it. So I plan to wear it this year. I thought, well, I don't care if it's old and tarnished. I'm going to wear it anyways because I'm old and tarnished and I don't want nobody to toss me by the side. So, but I thought that was cool. And I thought I had another one in here. I got two in that same, this one's in really bad tarnish. I cleaned it up too, but you can see it's a little skater. And you can see here the face has just gotten covered with, it doesn't even look like tarnish. I don't know what you would, it's hard to really get the camera to pick it up. And the little pearls are still on there. All the little pearls are on her little skater dress, but her little face is just, well, it would not come off. So her face is covered up with that metal. Maybe it's just that the enamel has worn off the metal, I guess. But I could not bear to get rid of this either. And I know I was watching Cindy earlier, and she was saying the same thing. And these orphans end up with me. I just love jewelry. And just because it's got a little problem, I can't bear to get rid of it. And this one does have a rollover clasp also, but I just think it's very interesting too. Now, I don't know if I'll wear this one because it's in pretty worn shape, but I won't be able to give it away or throw it away. Oh yeah, here's another one I've had for years. It's so pretty. This is another one that I've had for years and years, a little candy cane. And all these have, I mean, I have worn all of these at one time or another, and they all have such good memories for me. Our family always made a very big deal out of the holidays and Christmas, and that just has always stayed with me. But I love this one. And it's got the rollover clasp. I'm not sure. I'm thinking rollover clasp came in about 50. Am I thinking right? Somebody let me know in the chat. Usually Angie. Angie says I'm not old and tarnished. Thank you, Angie. You make me feel better. But I know this one is at least 20 years or older too. So see, when you get to be my age, everything you own is old because you've had it long enough that it becomes old. Oh, here's Rudolph. This one I've had. Now, I've had this one since I was about 10. And this is Rudolph. I don't know if you can you see his little nose there? And I got that. I've had that since I was 10 years old. So I'm guessing that those rollover clasps had to come along in about the 50s, because that's what this one is. It's got the rollover clasp on it. But it's just so cute. That's Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Had a very shiny nose. Right there. Little red nose. Oh, I'm just going on and on. Oh, and I have what I put away for Christmas time. I have 2 of these big plaid hoop earrings. And I've had these since I was probably about 30. And I like those. I like to wear these at Christmas time too. Plaid always reminds me of Christmas. So I always think that's an appropriate time to wear your plaid jewelry. I have the hoop. And then I have little plaid button earrings that I used to wear. It's just a pierced one there on the back. And I have 2 of those. And I wear those at the holidays. You got to get to work, Dawn. Oh, you poor thing. I feel for you. This is a rough time to be in the transportation business. I hope everything goes well for you, Dawn. You have a great evening and have a wonderful Thanksgiving, too. Disco Inferno. Oh, Francis, yeah, I was a discoer, that's for sure. Angie says you have to look up the rollover clasp time frame. Yeah, I forget. I get so many things in my mind. I'm wanting to say around the 50s, but I can't say that it's positive on that. And hello, Vita McCoy. I see you coming in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I would appreciate that. And if you haven't subbed, make sure you sub. I just hit 100 a while back. Now I'm at about 165. So I'm working on it a little bit at a time. Okay. Disco Inferno, Francis, you will love this. Here's another one. Now, I used to wear this for New Year's Eve. It has a little... Oh, you should have seen me in my younger days for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I mean, I had the gold lame tank tops with the gold lame jackets, and I'd bling it up with the blingy earrings. Oh, yeah. I was quite the blinkster back in the day. And this reminds me of the disco balls. I wore these for New Year's usually. I thought I had my other one. Yeah, here it is. I was going to say, I know both of them are in there because, and I haven't worn these in forever either. But, you know, I mean, they're appropriate. You know, New Year's Eve, I think anything goes. Even around Christmas, you know, that's the blingy time. To me, that's the time to bring out the bling and really, truly enjoy it. Oh, I have so much in here. Yeah, here's the other. Here's my second Jingle Bells. Got two of those. Oh, and this is pretty. It's very delicate, but I just think it is so pretty. It's a little snowflake. Isn't that pretty? I think Elizabeth, Makeup Zombie, would love that. I think she's the one that's into snowflakes. Yeah, it's very dainty, very little. Has a small little clasp across it there. But I like wearing it. Looks pretty like on a collar too. It's a kind of a pin you could put on a collar and wear it like that. But I just think it's pretty. It's very, very dainty. And let's see what, oh, here we go is some more, some more Christmas bling. These I've had since I was about 30, 35, and I used to wear these with my gold lame tops and my Christmas green earrings with the little center there. And they're pierced. You see the back of them there, but they're really pretty too. And they're light. One thing I like is they're light. They don't stretch your piercings out. So I really enjoyed these. I might even wear these this year. I haven't gotten some of this stuff out in a while, so yeah, I like those. Oh, here's another. This is the one that matches the Santa. What did I do with him? Yeah, this one is a Russ, and I've had that. I think this is Hallmark? No, I don't know. Russ is not Hallmark, is it? RUSS? Hey, Tanya. Hi there. How you doing? Well, thank you so much for joining me on this eve of Thanksgiving. Yeah, isn't he cute? He's got a little bit of wear on him. Some of the color has come off a little bit because I wore him so much. But this one is old too. And this is a C clasp there on the back. So I've had him for a long time too. Been collecting them all my life. But yeah, he's cute too. And we got another blingy little stocking. It's got the Sparkling with the little present here on the top. And the blingy stockings. Isn't that pretty? It makes me think of a Christmas tree glowing. And my Christmas tree is here. The box is sitting over in my living room. And my daughter got the ornaments out. And that's as far as we've gotten. So hopefully this weekend we'll get around to it. Babsy says she likes the blue ring I'm wearing. Oh, is it my grandmother's, this one, or the flower? Which one is it, Babsy? This one? Angie, Russ is a separate from Hallmark. Okay, that's what I was thinking. But the pin reminded me of some of the Hallmark pieces. Both are beautiful. Well, this one here belonged to my grandmother here. This one. It's 14 karat white gold with the aquamarine stone. Kind of hard to see. Better to see when I have it on, but my mother or my grandmother had promised me this one from the time I was in high school. She said, this ring is going to be for you when I go. So when she passed away in 1991, and my mother had the ring, and unbeknownst to me, there was a necklace that went with this, and it's got the same cut of stone. I don't have it right here handy to show you, but it's beautiful too, and it matches the ring. So I got the ring and the necklace at the same time. And I wear, my grandmother was very special to me. I absolutely adored my grandmother, and she loved me, and so I wear this all the time. It gives me strength every day to wear this. So it never comes off of me, and you can see you can see how much I've worn it. I need to go get it resized because it's gotten bent from all the years that I've been wearing it. And the story, this one here, this ring I bought downtown by one of the artists downtown. And she makes all kinds of these little flowers. And she makes rings. She makes necklaces. And they're an acrylic flower. But she makes all kinds of stuff. And I had purchased that from her. She has a little shop downtown. So, of course, I love the rings. You know that. I got to always have my rings on. So, well, I don't know how long. Oh, I've been on almost an hour. Okay, I didn't want to go too much more than an hour because I know everybody's got stuff to do. And I know I do. I've got to get over to the store and pick our turkey meal up. And let me see if there's anything else here that I kind of wanted to show you. Oh, yeah, this one's pretty. I'll show you this one. Yeah, it's a pretty one too. We've got two of them here. This is a JJ right here. And I believe it's pewter. It doesn't say pewter on it. It just says JJ. But it looks like it's pewter to me. I think it's beautiful. It's got a little rhinestone here right at her belt. And then the kind of filigree angel wings. I just think that's beautiful. Sometimes they're just the simplest ones can look so pretty. But I just love that. And of course, we've got two turtle doves. How can you have Christmas without two turtle doves? Well, look who's in the house. Miss Carol. So glad to see you, Carol. I'm sending you Love and hugs, my dear. And I'll keep sending them. And this one I've had, this is an older one too. I've had this one a long time too. 2 turtle doves. Right, well, I don't want to keep you too much longer. Where's the pear tree? I think Angie has the pear tree, don't you, Angie? Carol, you're so sweet. I love you, Carol. I'm just giving you a big, warm hug, Carol. Just a big, big bear hug. That's how much I love you. Oh, I'll show you again, Carol. It's here. Because I'm going to put it in my car. I didn't want to take it down. There it is, Carol. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that brooch. And the brooch, Carol, is a pendant and a brooch. You can also put it on a chain. And then all the pretty pink and a little leather tassel there. And a little pave pink heart. And the little rhinestone. I was telling them all earlier, Carol, that I'm going to put it in my car. I have a crystal that belonged to my husband that hangs in my car, and I'm going to just hang this right above it. My car is white with black interior and a pink license plate, so I think this will just match it wonderfully. I mean, really, go watch Bambi's videos. These are just beautiful. And frankly, I'm so weird, I could just sit here and play with it. I just love that sound. I hope I'm not driving you all nuts, but yeah. And if you use it for your keys, I may get one for my daughter for Christmas. I hope she doesn't watch this, but she has a terrible problem losing her keys. And I thought, boy, if she had one of these, she would never lose them. I don't know how you could lose it with that. But I've already got so much stuff in my purse that I don't think I could put one this big on my purse. But I'm definitely going to take it down. I'm taking and putting it in my car tonight when I go to get my turkey meal. So, anybody else got any news or anything they want to put out there for the good of the community? Outstanding. Yeah, she does do a beautiful job, Carol. I'm just amazed. She's very talented. Very, very crafty, very talented. And happy Thanksgiving to you too. We will all be here. I'm just looking at everybody. All right. Well, I think we just hit over an hour, and I don't like to keep anybody on too long. So I'm going to tell everybody to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a thankful Thursday and a thankful Thanksgiving. And thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. So you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I'll see if I can end the stream this time without talking after I think it ends.